Kuala Lumpur, capital city of Malaysia. If you plan coming to Malaysia or you have a layover in Kuala Lumpur, you shouldn't miss exploring this amazing city. But where to start? Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Lifetime Travel Mates. If you are new here, my name is Jordi and this is my wife Haekyung. On this video, we're gonna show you one of the best ways to see Kuala Lumpur. We're gonna take a hop-on, hop-off bus. Before we start, we gotta do a big shout out to Puri and Sue, our friends in Kuala Lumpur who have a travel and food channel very specialized in Malaysia with super useful travel tips and information. Actually, we got to know about this bus thanks to them. Make sure you subscribe to their channel and say hi to them from us. The first time we came to Malaysia, we focused on other areas and ended up not seeing much of Kuala Lumpur. So this second time, we didn't want to miss the chance to explore this amazing city a bit better. We are not very into organized tours and stuff like that, but in a big city like this, one can get easily overwhelmed with so much to see and so many interesting attractions. To make it easier, you can try one of these hop-on, hop-off buses that will take you around the city and stopping in some of the most popular places. There are more than one tour, so make sure you book the right one according to your preferences. Since that day we were a bit tight on time, we chose a tour that stops only at a few important places, since we already had visited a few of them before. But if it's your first time in KL and you want to get a first glimpse of the city, we recommend you to do the day tour. There are tickets 24 hours or 48 hours in case you want to take your time in every stop and need 2 days. This KL hop-on hop-off bus is also known as Ronda Ronda KL. If you check their website, you will see that you can purchase tickets online, on the same bus, at the ticket office or on authorized hotels and agents. Prices go from 20 to 90 Malaysian ringgit depending on age, duration and whether if you're national or foreign tourist. Make sure you check the official website and book the one you want. The buses run from 9 AM to 6 PM and the seats are on a first-come, first-served basis. There is even a night tour that takes you around the city among the most spectacular views of the skyscrapers, landmarks and areas of KL. We took the MRT and went to Bukit Bintang station to the ticket office to take the first bus departing from there, and if you complete the whole tour, it will end there too. The buses are double-deckers with an open roof and indoor seats with air conditioner. To catch the fresh air, we first sat outside, but at some point, if it's too sunny, it can get really hot and you might want to go inside to feel cooler. During the whole journey, there are speakers inside and outside where you can hear the guide announcing that landmark you can see on the sides or what's next stop, and some brief information about them. This route has a bunch of stops in popular hotels and around the city to make it more convenient for tourists to get on or to get off. After the bus departs from Bukit Bintang, one of the first landmarks you get to see is the Merdeka 118, also known as Warisan Merdeka Tower or KL 118. This mega skyscraper is 678 meters tall, surpassing the Tokyo Skytree 634 meters and the Shanghai Tower 632 meters. It is 95% complete and planned to open to public at the end of this year 2023. It is the highest building in the whole Asia and second in the world after the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, which is 829 meters. The tour continues through Petaling Street, the popular and bustling Chinatown of Kuala Lumpur. After more roads and turns, passing by the Central Market, the KL Railway Station, Little India and the National Museum, we stop at the National Palace, the Istana Negara. This is the official residence of His Majesty the Supreme Head of the Federation, also known unofficially as the King of Malaysia. This is not an old building. In fact, it was built in 2007, mixing Malay, Islamic and Western architecture styles. Visitors cannot enter the building, but seeing it from outside is already impressive. Also, there is a change of guard every hour, which we missed because we had to go back to the bus to continue our tour. The bus continues along Perdana Botanical Garden and the KL Bird Park, two must visit places if you like nature. Also, there is a butterfly park and orchid and hibiscus garden too. The next important landmark we see is the National Mosque. It is located in a beautiful area with gardens and the typical Islamic designs. The mosque can host up to 15,000 people and is next to the Islamic Arts Museum of KL, a must-visit place that we especially loved. The next stop is the Merdeka Square, or Independence Square. This impressive square is one of the most beautiful open spaces in the city, allowing you to see a big portion of the skyline of KL. This is the Sultan Abdul Samad building, built in the 19th century to house the office of the British Colonial Administration, known simply as the Government Office. Nowadays, the building houses both the offices of the Ministry of Communication and Multimedia and the Ministry of Tourism and Culture of Malaysia. The clock tower has a 1,000 kilograms bell clock that strikes on the hour and half hour. You will have a few minutes here to walk around, take some photos, and admire the beautiful surroundings. The bus tour continues, entering a more modern part of the city, where you will find yourself surrounded by tall skyscrapers, hotels, offices, and eventually reaching the KLCC, the home of the Petronas Twin Towers. You can watch a full 360 tour of the KLCC here and on the link of the description. This impressive twin landmark were the tallest buildings in the world in 2003. Since they are still the tallest twin skyscrapers in the world, reaching 451 meters. The building contains one of the largest shopping malls in Malaysia, and its attractions include an art gallery, an aquarium, and also a science center. We both bet that photo spot outside with the towers on the background must be one of the most photographed spots in the whole country. Our tour continues leaving behind KLCC while enjoying the fresh breeze between the shades of trees and more skyscrapers. We start heading uphill through the Eco Forest Park and reaching KL Tower, also known as Menara Kuala Lumpur. With 431 meters, this is the 7th largest tower in the world. It's a communication tower with revolving restaurant of 276 meters high, providing spectacular 360 panoramic views of the city skyline. After this stop, the bus passes through a few more landmarks before returning to the starting point at Bukit Bintang. And with that, we conclude this bus tour around Kuala Lumpur. We enjoyed this way of seeing Kuala Lumpur with the convenience of being taken to the most important landmarks without having to walk, taking the subway, or getting lost. We recommend you to take it to have a general first glimpse of the city and to help you prioritize what parts to focus on later. And if you watch until the end of this episode, we thank you for your time and attention. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next episodes. Remember, you can join our channel membership or become our Patreon to unlock exclusive contents, behind the scenes, custom emojis, loyalty badges, and much more. More info in the description on this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.